while we let people know what we're doing. While we let people know. Yep, that sounds good to me. It's okay.
There's a sign there. Units to let 1 to 22 greenways on the main road.
Yeah, there's some units to let you.
No, it's got 1 to 22.
Not all of them. That's the address of this place. Right. Hello everyone. We are here today to watch the CCL Playoffs Round 1 match, Season 19, between Anraka's Ogres and aDant's Undead. I've just walked into the room, as you can hear by me talking to one of my colleagues. I do have, seems like, let's go to stream as well. aDant does stream, in case any of you are Russian out there, so you can watch it in your home language. Just getting myself together. As usual with some of these daytime games, I do have to just walk into the office and sort myself out at a moment's notice, thanks to, you know, having a job. I do have Anraka on Discord, so I will know when they go into the inducements. Just asked him to let me know when they're sorting that out. This is Anraka's umpteenth time in the playoffs. He is an Ogre specialist. Sadly for Anraka, he's drawn a particularly annoying team for Ogres, as they do tend to rely a lot on removals, and of course Undead are hard to remove. I think it's, hey Dio, it's always difficult to predict an Ogre match, isn't it? They are one of the most unpredictable teams. It's usually all about which Ogre boneheads and how often Mighty Blow does something. Two of the more random things in the game, removals and big guys. And they get them both. Noblars, oddly, pretty predictable. Good luck, Anraka. We shall see you after the game, mate. I didn't actually check who was streaming. Oh, Andy Dave was streaming, so and Lupak is streaming, so there won't be a great deal of pressure on the viewership here. Sorry, Anraka. But it'll be there for the VOD. We do get a lot of repeat viewers for our VODs, so that's quite nice. For Cyber Knight versus Crucifer, 50 people have watched it since yesterday. That's nice, isn't it? Inducements done. Lack of inducements. Here we go. We're in. Indeed, lack. Yeah, I gotta be honest. I came around a little bit to Lupak. I don't like the whole boys banter stuff. I did notice St. Rick was on, but unfortunately he's lost his viewers to Davo and Lupak as well, so... Yeah, I don't want to leave that where it was. Yeah, I'm not a fan of the, the boys banter bus stuff. But Lupak's a good player and does talk about the game as he's playing, which is my favourite kind of streamer. Talks about what they're doing, why they're doing it, plays, etc. So I'm not going to comment on what he looks like. That's quite funny, but oh, well, nobody has a wizard, so I'm not going to break it by rewinding and watching the toss and the early rolls. He's just got married, Lex. Not that long ago, like a month ago or something. So Anraka won the toss and chose to receive, so we'll stay in this view. aDant, however, got the fame, and we are in Anraka's stadium, and he likes the Magic Dome, which is fair enough. I mean, Ogres can be ruined by the heat. They also don't like the rain. Blizzards with GFIs when they throw a Noblar. So yeah, fair enough. Magic Dome it is. This is his star player. Went Frenzy first, which was a big discussion on the chat when we went over the teams in the playoff pre-show. But I didn't hate it. I think a few of chat really hated it. But then he was lucky enough to get block anyway for his second roll. So that removed everything. I mean, because I assumed he was going to go Frenzy Juggernaut. Because you can... both of these are doubles. If you have one double and you want a Frenzy Ogre, you can't take block and then hope you get another double. So if you want a Frenzy Ogre, you have to take it the first double you get. Well, that's nice to hear. Thank you. Thank you, Christopher. Actually, Christopher. How do you say the last bit of your name? Type that out for me how I'm supposed to say that. Christopher. Or Christopher. I try to get people's names right. And then they all have names like Lekth or Lechth. And so I get ruined anyway. Oh, that's one of aDant's players because it's in Russian. Who is that? Is that just a zombie? Oh, the dirty player. Okay. It's okay then, isn't it? Christoph was taken. Fair enough. Somewhere above you, look, there's Dionysian, who we all call Dio, which is the weirdest shortening of a name ever, isn't it? Just changing it. It's very hard to see ogres. You have to go really from above because they completely hide the opposition. Just to stun there. Lechtenian. Okay. I'm saying it like it's Welsh is the problem. Because I'm used to pronouncing CH like Lech. It might be Lech for all I know. For those who don't know, CH is a letter in the Welsh alphabet, both together. We have the Welsh alphabet as a number of double letters. Double F. Double D. Oh. It's always big, isn't it, when you make the Ogre Blitz, whether or not that guy's going to bonehead. Oh, he gets the push. Oh, he didn't get the push. I think stand firm came up, but it was just to see if he was falling down in that square. Confused me then. Thought we had a blodge stand firm mummy, but we don't. Strength 6 Ogre is going to be a problem for these mummies, isn't it? Never going to get the 1 dice. Not too much guard on this undead side, look. I mean, we've got the guard ogre. Sorry, the guard zombie is going to be stuck. We've got this guard zombie. And then we have one white. The mummies always have it, but... Oh, he's re-rolled. I don't know if that was... And he's failed the re-roll. Not certain that re-roll was necessary, Anraka. I mean, okay, there's a weak there's a weak spot in this Noblar here, isn't there? So maybe it was. But he's failed it anyway, so we'll find out how much of a weak spot it would have been if he just let it go. If you're worried about the pickup, you get some more Noblars in the way first, don't you? I mean, that's the deal. If you think I have to re-roll this pickup, then you think the pickup is important because it's in danger. In which case, get some more protection on the ball. That should be your line of thinking, I think. $1976 for me, Christoph. I'm an old man. My very first job when I was 18 was in Games Workshop, teaching people how to play Blood Bowl, because the version that we currently play, I mean, the most recognized version of what we currently play, 3rd edition, had literally just come out. So it's been a long time. I only just come back to Blood Bowl. I had a massive, like, 15-20 year gap. But yeah. So back in the 90s, when 3rd edition of Blood Bowl came out, the one that's morphed into what we play today, that was my first job, teaching people how to play it in a Games Workshop in Cardiff. So if Dio was a bit younger, I might have taught him. That would be a pretty funny coincidence, wouldn't it, if you're still out there, Dio? That I taught you how to play Blood Bowl. Sort of. I know that they did. I wasn't full time down there. My job was literally to go in on the weekends and teach people Blood Bowl. It was like just a part-time thing. So I wasn't a part of the crowd or anything. I did it for the couple of months that they were promoting Blood Bowl before they moved on, because it was a, fanatic games, specialist games thing. Noblar survived there. So not just survived Mighty Blow. I think he's debating piling on a Noblar. He doesn't. Oh! Maybe he's going to return the favour and, yep, use a reroll. But he does pick up the ball. So the ball is on Blodge. Right, if he can knock down this zombie, this is the guy for the job, isn't he? The one with Frenzy. Gets the knockdown on the zombie. This is the man for the job. This is the guy who needs to knock down that ghoul. Gets the full pow. This could be big. Oh, it is big! Blodge step tackle. Straight off, turn 2. Ghoul down. That's the glorious start he was looking for. Where are the other ghouls? There's one here, the stripper. And there's one off the pitch. He's just got 3. No 4th ghoul. And now he's just 2 ghoul undead. So Sage probably tuning in at that phrase. That's the thing, Lex. Yeah, as I said, it's when you play an Ogre team, it's all about which Ogre boneheads and whether it matters a lot. Like, usually it's whether or not the Blitz Ogre boneheads and how often Mighty Blow does a thing. And being 3-diced by Mighty Blow is not good for ghouls. Once the Undead team runs out of ghouls, they're having to pick up on the whites, which means that their whites are not doing any good blitzing. Let's stand firm on the Undead. Oh, dear. Oh, he does re-roll, though. Was that necessary, that re-roll there? Guess a stun for it, but he could have eaten that, I think. Not great re-roll management for an Ogre team, Anraka. And then he gets a bonehead for his trouble. So, yeah, all he's done there is he's swapped a re-roll for a stunned white. Because he hadn't picked up the ball, but there's no real threat to the ball with all of these guys. And he's failed to pick up as well, so even worse. Yeah, Dio, and I mean, this guy's just badly hurt, so he's fine. But you get enough removals, you get the draw, it goes into overtime, and suddenly you're still facing 6 ogres with like 7 guys, and you're in a bit of trouble. I mean, this guy is a monster, isn't he? Block, frenzy, juggernaut, break, tackle, stand firm. And the ball is near the edge. That's exactly what you want. With all of your Noblars have sidestep, and you've got to stand firm. He's a bit of a surf king. And still no one's free here, really, are they? I mean, because even though this bonehead... This guy's tagged, this guy's stunned. That's a 1 dice, because this one has guard, but this one doesn't. That's a 1 dice. That's a 2 dice, right there. That's his only 2 dice straight off the bat. And then he's got the white blitz and the ghoul. I mean, even with those critical failures there, the double skulls and the 2 1s that followed, that's 4 1s in like 6 dice there for Anraka. Yeah, what Anraka needs to do is also keep an eye on not losing an ogre. Even worse than lizard men. You lose one of the big guys and you are in massive trouble. Oh, there's another instant reroll. Both of them. What did he get? Was it a 1 in 9? Wait, no, he took the double down instead of the push. Hang on. Sorry, I'll catch back up with the match a sec. He got double skulls. He re-rolled into double down and push. And he selected double down. Was that a misclick, we think? There's no way, surely. There was nothing wrong with taking the push there. Yeah, he had stand firm, but so what? I mean, he hadn't taken his blitz, he hadn't moved his ghoul. That was a misclick, surely. And now this guy's getting 3-diced by the killer ogre. It's a power on this mummy. Oh! God, Anraka's having a day. KO'd mummy. That's pretty big. Doesn't bonehead the blitz. Just a push, but he has got frenzy, remember? Gets the pow on the second. And an armor break. That white's not causing any trouble. 3 dice on that zombie, guess a pow. Now, does he mark the white, or does he go up to mark the ghoul? He goes up to mark the ghoul. Don't hate it. Force the 1 in 9 dodge. Oh man, he can't pick up the ball though. 3 straight failures, including with a reroll. At least he didn't reroll this one with his last reroll. Finally some reroll management from either coach. If either of them concede, I will go absolutely apeshit. Although actually there's now a rule in place. All the playoff coaches have been told they cannot concede without risking a 3-season ban. Which is one of the reasons why I was upset with Andy passing turns. Yeah, Anraka, yeah. Oh, 5 failures to pick up the ball. Fair enough, not 4. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to be unhappy if there's a big announcement while I'm casting a game, because I can't get in there and start shouting at people. I was actually asked, Oriolensis, to put myself forward for an admin before all of this, but I didn't want to not be me. Obviously, if I became an admin, I couldn't be swearing about people, and you know. And I'm like, nah, I can't. I just can't be asked after. It's Blood Bowl. Like I want more. I want to be more real. Yeah, I'd be. I mean, it would be a bit like asking Jimmy to be an admin or something, wasn't it? In some ways, it'd be good for the community. Like, I mean, they were going to ask me because I was planning on doing this, casting all the games, starting a show about the CCL playoffs, etc. Maybe doing some other shows about just the CCL in general. You know, try to give back to the community a little bit, try and build the community a little bit. So they were like, "Would you want to do it officially as an admin?" I mean, it wasn't an offer to be an admin; it was an offer to like ask to be an admin, essentially. And then they might have talked about it, but I just said nah, because I just wanted to be able to say what I wanted to say. So this is the semi-official casting. I've got special dispensation to advertise it in the official Discord, etc., because it's semi-official. But I do not have any kind of admin powers or keys. I have I am hovering on the fringe. Oh, and the ghoul's 1 in 9. He forced the 1 in 9. But the ghoul survives. Yes, Oriolensis. I'm allowed to advertise all of these playoff games in the actual official Discord. I'm not allowed to advertise just my own streams in there. Just the castings of the playoffs. He's already talked about it. I saw in one of his streams he already talked about covering the playoffs, etc. when he saw that this got popular pretty fast. But it's probably a little bit too much work for him, isn't it? Another thing I probably wouldn't be allowed to say if I was an actual admin. Oh, there's a first bonehead. Oh, it's that one as well. What a shame. Can't tag the ghoul. Right, this is the one where he has to pick up the ball. That's a second bonehead. At least it's these. I mean, these if you're having 2 out of the 4, the ball's over here. These are the 2 that you guess a pow. Oh, and an armor break. So that's another zombie stunned for next turn. Oh, piling the pressure on this white. Wonder if he's going to foul the white. Wouldn't be a bad idea, would it? Yeah, and maybe he will now. He's put this diving tackle there instead of there where he was going to. We might see a foul on the white by this guy here. Nope, never mind. If he is going to foul, then it's with this one. Another one on the pickup. And he does re-roll it this time. He finally gets the ball in hand. That was 6 straight pickup failures. That's pretty mental. Yeah, it doesn't want to be tagged. Yeah, the stun. Right, I think the idea there is if to tag him now, he'd have to be in one of these 2 squares, which means he could get surfed by the frenzy guy. Oh, he's forming a little ogre screen. Sensibly does not activate this ogre because if this guy boneheaded, all of these guys are free. And right now he's holding these 2 up. They need 2 more assists just to make this a 2 dice. So yeah, I like that. When this happens, activate as few of the rest of the ogres as you can. Greetings, Aldrea. I think that's. I think being forthright is part of the fun, Oriolensis. Again, another reason why I said no. I didn't want to. I didn't want to be restrained by any admin posts or anything. Plus, I think it generates more chat, which I don't care so much about viewership. I mean, it is nice for the people playing the game, that people watch the games. You get to the playoffs, it's nice to have an audience. But for me personally, I prefer to generate some chat, so I'm not just doing this in a void. And people arguing with me, or just feeling free to comment freely about what they see on the screen, far more important. Oh, this Noblar's in some trouble, I think. He's KO'd. That's actually a little better than you'd expect for being 3 dice by Mighty Blow. Makes the GFI to jam him in. Could get surfed here, you know. If this guy hits this guy, he comes round and hits him there. Oh, Anraka doesn't do it. If he came round and hit him there, and then he stepped in there, that's a 2 dice surf. Oh, he can't. He's gone. Never mind. Well done, Anraka. You've noticed before I did that he had stand firm. I'm an idiot. Who just Mighty Blowed? Can't tell which one. Who just boneheaded? This guy boneheaded twice in a row. That's alright, actually, because the mummy'd gone up to mark him. Useless now. This is the one who needed to hit this stand firm guy, isn't it? It's a shame he moved him up to be a screen. Oh, no. You've blocked yourself off, Anraka. What have you done, mate? Oh, no. That's a bit of an error. Why didn't you hit him from there? He's just probably working that out now, isn't he? He's going to have to just punch him with the Noblar, right? Bring some pressure back. Tag this guy who's a real pain in the arse. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, that's a 2 dice. He has to have a knockdown, though, doesn't he? Otherwise, the ball is getting mighty blow tackled, and this guy's good. And he doesn't. He gets a push. I think you need to get another assist in there. So, one of these could be cancelled out. Because dodging into a Noblar's tackle zone doesn't count as any negatives, right? So that's a 3+ dodge. He could do that. 1 dice the ball. He could red dice the ball. But, yeah, it's not as good. I don't think he can get anyone else in there. And zombie dodge is not happening. I think that's his 2 choices here, isn't it? Makes a 3+. He could even make 2 3+s to 2 dice the ball. So it's a 3+ to 1 dice the ball, 2 3+s to 2 dice the ball, or just red dice the ball. I thought you might have done Anraka, and I don't blame you, because so did I, mate. I mean, I noticed it before you did, apparently. Oh, yes, just 1 dice then, yeah. Good call, Gdanik. So, yeah, so it's 3+ to 1 dice the ball, or red dice the ball. That's, I guess, his 2 choices then. Gdanik just pointed out this Noblar's diving tackle, so the double 3+ is not an option. Nobody's going to 3+, 5+. See, and that is exactly why I like an active chat. Saves me talking about a play that doesn't exist because I missed a skill. I mean, he's still not in a bad position, is he, Anraka? He's got to survive this. If he survives this, he's alright. That's all he needs. He's very efficient, is our Gdanik. Oh, hello. This is, I didn't think about this. That also works. Oh, man, that really works. Stunned the big boy. Now he can step in instead of making a dodge, and he can 2 dice the ball. That actually is a much better play. Well done, aDant. Found an even better play. Oh, wait. Okay. And then... Okay, that's weird. Why didn't he go there? Oh, it's guard. Never mind. Still good. You can tell I just walked into the office before this match, can't I? Literally, like, learning the skills during the game. Just gets a push on the ball, though. You'll be happy about that. Red dice is the ogre. No 30% skull. A weird long pause. I'm pretty certain you're going to take the push. Ah, maybe he's deciding whether to stand firm. And he doesn't. That's alright. And zombie dodge fail. Not going to re-roll that. Now this guy's got break tackle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So he can become relevant. I mean, with 2 plus 2 plus 2 plus. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's a lot of 2 pluses, but still. That's a relevance possibility. Gets the knockdown on the white this time. That guy needs blodge badly, doesn't he? No stun. This is just a rookie ogre. This guy being stunned is massive, isn't it? He has break tackle as well, so that was just a straight bang, bang, bang. Absolutely massive. It's turn 6 here. That's a bit of an issue. He could break tackle and try a Noblar throw. But wherever he lands is where he'll stay, because they have to move to each other. Well, he might be trying it. I mean, there's no other reason for him to be there. He's got no rerolls. Oh, wait. What? That's the break tackle one. Oh, he's just caging in the middle. How do you stop this zombie? Oh, he hasn't blitzed. He's going to blitz away from this one. If this guy boneheads, this zombie's just 3 dice in the ball, though. And he hasn't activated this one. If either of these two are a bonehead, this is trouble. Or if it's a 1 in 9 and you just get knocked down and killed! Oh my god! Wait, does he not have an apple? What's that? There's no, he's using his apple, okay, and he keeps him alive. Wow. That was a squeaky bum moment, but this is worse, right? I honestly thought he was going to throw him when he went there. Gotta be honest, that wasn't the safest of plays. Got the ultimate punishment there, didn't it? Dead ogre. Thankfully, the apple was like, nah, you get a second chance. He did get better. What a nightmare of a turn. Right, so we genuinely have some problems here, don't we? Oh, he's going for this one. Nope, that's 5. Who's hitting the damn Noblar? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's going to be this guy, okay. But with a GFI. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, he has to GFI. He can't dodge through this square because of diving tackle. So he's gonna, he gets him. Sorry, grotty mushroom gas. You were getting twatted. Oh, very twatted. He's dead. Nope, he'll be fine later. How many spear noblars are 1, 2, 3? Only 3 spear noblars. 1.5 out. if you detect some bias, it will always be in favour of the Ogres. I'm pretty certain Anraka said he's never got through the first round. He's an Ogre specialist, but they are still Ogres. Makes the GFI, gets all of the things that he needs. Just any of them would do. Oh, it's a skull here. Gets 2 of the things he needs. Doesn't break armor on the Noblar. That's pretty big. There's a POW on the Ogre, and again, pretty big. Wait, what? Oh, he's got grab. It's like there's no way there. Oh man, he gets a KO on the Ogre. Well, this is 2 rounds from hell for Anraka, isn't it? It was all going so well for the first 5 turns. And now it's gone a little bit to shit. For Ogres, yeah, Gdanik. I mean, not having the ball didn't hurt him that much, did he? He KO'd a mummy. He cast a ghoul. He was in reasonable position. And then he screwed up this turn with this stand firm white. And it's gone downhill from there. If you want to fail something on Ogres, not picking up the ball is fine. Keeping all your 1s for failing to pick up the ball and just twatting things with Ogres every turn. I'd pick that every day. It is comparable, obviously. I mean, if you're wood elves and you can't pick up the ball for 5 turns, it has not gone well, no matter what else is happening. Oh dear. Did he miss tackle? Yeah, it's gone to shit now. Oh, look at these dice he had. Look at the dice that he had to start with there. Trip 1s. What was he going to do with those? It wouldn't have helped. I just meant, I just meant that, you know, other things were 2 dices. And he did a d6 roll first. But I guess they're double 1 failures. Oh, actually, no, Bonehead. But Bonehead doesn't end your turn, so. Well, now he's in danger of being turned over, isn't he? Like, super real danger. Because this ghoul is here. There's only 1 Noblar on his feet. And now there's no Noblars on their feet. So the ball is just there to be picked up. Right. Anraka failed 6 times to pick up the ball. Let's see if Nuffle has a surprise for aDant. And this is always the problem. This is why Anraka hasn't got through the first round of playoffs. Because this can happen with Ogres so easily. Your players are not reliable in any way, shape or form. You've used your rerolls on nonsense because your players are not reliable in any way, shape or form. So this pickup Does he get a... He's got to get a scoring threat in place as well. I would run this white down. Run this white down, then attempt to pick up the ball. Or run the ghoul down and attempt to pick up the ball with the white. One or the other. Yeah, at the moment he has no scoring threats. So he has to do that. He's a good player. He'll remember to do that. If you understand Russian, I believe that aDant is probably casting this himself. I'm only live casting it because aDant casts in Russian. What? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's a bit weird. Purposefully left himself a GFI. Ah, never mind. He's picked up the ball. Everything's good if you're aDant. I mean, that could have failed aDant. Why wasn't this guy just one square further on? Yeah, I think Anraka said earlier that aDant was casting himself, but he casts in Russian, right? He's not like Christopher who casts in English. Oh man, there's a bonehead. I mean, he's just taking a block, so you can't... it's 3 dodges, he just can't get through. And another bonehead. All had such promise, didn't it? Wait, were either of them the blitz? I would have thought that was the blitz. 1, 2, 3, break tackle, 4, 5. You can get in there. I would have thought that was the blitz. So one of these must have been a failed blitz. And there's another one for his bag of ones, and off he goes. Aww. Can't help but feel sorry for the poor old ogres. 5 turns of all of their ones being on the pickups. And then when they finally pick up the ball, all of their ones are on boneheads, GFIs, dodges, everything else. He's going to try and surf the Ogre, which again, why this should have been a blitz. So I can only assume one of these was a failed blitz. The icon didn't come up, but it has to be. What is Jaleel mode? Right. So here we go. Stupid percentage chance to surf. Gets it. Thank you very much, iRedeemer. One of my many subs there, iRedeemer. Using my gorgeous face. And there we go. aDant turns him over, goes up 1-0. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Looks like that KO'd Ogre didn't come back. Yep, I believe that's how it works. You watch the half-time runoff. But the mummy did come back, so Anraka continuing to have a bad day. He's having the worst of the dice here. Let's go with that. This was his saving grace, and then I immediately got wiped out by a giant bag of ones. These playoffs have been a little bit dicey so far. Quite a few of the games, one of the guys has had obviously worse dice than the other side. It's always a bit shit for playoffs, isn't it? You expect it in CCL. My opinion has always been that 20% of your games probably are you get diced, and 20% of the games you dice someone else. And the other 60% you're actually playing properly. That's pretty much my guess at percentages. And it kind of works out because it means that the best players therefore have percentages up in the 70%, and that does mesh with reality. But that does mean that I'm admitting that 1 in 5 games you're just fucked. Which is rubbish, isn't it? Come and play this amazing game that we all love. 1 in 5 games, you'll just lose no matter what you do. On the other hand, one of the other 4 games, you'll win no matter how shit you are. And then you'll get 3 glorious games of Blood Bowl, where you can actually match skills against an opponent. Oh, I should switch view. It's the Undead side. Right, time for the shadows. Hey! Everyone's got darker. Although now we're facing the Ogres, we won't be able to see the Noblars, but we can see all of the Undead team. What's happening here? Oh, there we go. Nothing. Both teams get an extra reroll. That probably helps Anraka more than aDant. But it does mean they're both on 4 rerolls, so there won't be too many critical failures for this half, sadly, for Anraka. It's a long old pause, isn't it? I wonder if he's actually gone somewhere, or... Nope, there we go. Just having a think. Or a scratch, or a drink, or a pee. I don't know. Could be anything. Right, let's see some more murder this half, is it? Well, we're starting straight off with a mighty blow hitting a Nobbler. It's a good chance of resulting in murder. Or nothing. Nothing at all. Glorious Nobbler survival. And follows up to just stand himself on diving tackle. And instant double skulls. There goes that free reroll for aDant. Oh, never mind. That guy's dead again? Was he? He's not even niggled. Are you kidding me? That's the same dude. That guy really wanted to be dead. Oh, man. With 4 ogres on the pitch and his other mummy coming back, Anraka's in all kinds of trouble. But let's talk about Scrag Course and his inability to stay the fuck alive. I don't think the apple fixed him properly. Just immediately died again. He only just came on. He's done nothing. He's probably just still dead. They've just propped him up on the LOS so that one of the others didn't have to take a punch. Just the apple's just pretending. There's just like a board up his shorts holding him up. Just weekended Bernied him. What, ref? No, he was totally alive. He's just died again. He's poorly. It was aDant's having a massive thing, or maybe he's just having a laugh at the fact that ogre died again. He's got 13 seconds left. He hasn't moved off his team. Stay there. Is he going to step in and 2 dice this one? It's got frenzy. That's it. Oh, okay. Yep. Goes there. These 3 have guard. It's fine. This guy doesn't have guard is the thing. All pushes though. Frenzy guy's getting a slap in. Oi! And there's his own pickup failure. Does Anraka go all gung-ho for the ball here? This ogre could blast his way in there. He's been turned over. It's not a bad plan, is it? Can't even get a 1 in 9 there. Double skulls is the biggest threat. Or the bonehead, obviously. Here he goes. Guess the double pows. Oh, and a Kaz. And a niggle. And it's stuck. Blocked, zombie niggled, probably fired. Something to remember Anraka by if aDant goes through to the next round. Do this, get rid of them weird blue glow from the Magic Stadium. Alright, this guy's break tackle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, maybe. Or is he going to just stay there and punch this guy in the face? I mean, he's hitting him first, right? Like, disengage all Noblars. That's just a free 3 dice. I guess it holds him up, but you never like giving three dices on your own Noblars, do you? Oh, is this kick Noblar? He has a kick Noblar, by the way, which is pretty great. You might not have for long. But good for Anraka making this game about the ball all of a sudden. Sure feet, he could have gone extra if he wanted to. Seem to have a frog in my throat. Hello, Necro. It was going well for about 5 turns, and then it all fell apart for the Ogres, and the Undead turned them over. But in this Undead drive, ball is on the floor. There's an Ogre on it with stand firm, and there's a bunch of Noblars trying to protect him. So it's gone a little better again. Sadly, we have a dead Ogre who died twice. Apple brought him back the first time and he just died instantly again. So we're pretty convinced he was just weekended Bernied and was just dead the entire time. And we have a KO'd Ogre, which is the big one, because he didn't come back. And every time I go back down, I get a shitty blue glow on the magic dome. There should be like a little thing you can toggle to turn it off, because it's horrible, isn't it? If you go up to the top, look, it disappears. I'm just going to stick on the top-down view. Sorry if you hate it. I hate the blue glow. The weather effects are cute. Like, it's fun, but it makes watching the game really difficult. Yeah, like, this obviously not happening, is it? But, I would like it. Oh, yeah, Blizzard is terrible. Rain isn't good, either. There was a playoff game was played entirely in the rain until turn 16 or something. And when it went off, it was like a comedy scene. I was like, holy shit, I forgot that, like, the pitch was green and they were colors. Can't blame aDant for thinking hard about this one. This is a thinky one. Oh, I don't blame you for having the weather dome, Anraka. I said at the start, completely understandable for Ogres. But I hate watching through the damn thing. So I'm watching from above. They get the above view because for some reason, even though you'd think that'd be the worst place to watch from, it's the one angle where the weather dome doesn't show up. Oh, it's Dubs. Oh, it's a POW, though. If that was Dubs into anything else, that would have been a glorious turn. No armor break. Even with the mighty blow. Not yet, Heavyuk. We have people in chat waiting. And a cat diving tackle guy has survived mighty blow again. He's determined to stay in this game. Just going to sit out the next turn. There is still a... I mean, he's still got a 3 dice this guy. Or 2 dice this guy, unless he brings in an assist. Actually, no, it doesn't work like that, does it? The assists thing is weird. They don't cancel each other out. That's always going to be a 2 dice, because otherwise he needs to be... He makes him strength 3. He doesn't make him strength 2. That's how it works. An assist adds 1 to your strength. So he's strength 2, so he'd need to be 5. So he needs... Help me. That's right, isn't it? Doesn't make him strength 2. How have they worked out the assists? Fair enough, Anraka, yeah. I mean, it could be cause some problems for him here. I mean, I don't know if this is the clock he's seeing, if there's waiting for opponents. Oh, you're in pause, okay. I was going to say, if there's waiting for opponents and stuff, the clock, for me, just runs down. But for him, it doesn't. How long is left on the clock in this pause of the turn? Oh, it's a nice little trick, Lex. Nice, I didn't know that. I mean, he'll count down again. But, okay. Nice. Learn something new every day. It's always a good philosophy in life. Oh, 3 dice of nothing there. And he sidesteps onto the ghoul. Glorious. That was a bit of a mistake from aDant, wasn't it? Just randomly took the 3 dice for no real reason. Get some blue back in now, because I want to see where the rest of the people are. But that, now, yep, he does get the 3 dice, but that means this ghoul. Is he going to hit him? Another just stunned Noblar. Noblar's holding up well today. I mean, they're taking the stuns, but they're staying on the pitch. So what does he do here? Oh! Amazing! And he stunned himself! Hello? Hello, he says. This Ogres break tackle, right? Come on, skills, come back. He does. Oh, baby. Oh, wait, no. No, wait a minute. Oh, I think he's missed a play there. I mean, he could have cleared the ghoul, run in, picked up the ball, and break tackle, thrown him over here. I'm pretty certain that would have been a better play. He hasn't got any other knob. Oh, this guy. Gets a push into another 2 dice. Doesn't have tackle, so it's just another push. Does mark both ghouls. But now it's down to this guy and even more dodges. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6, 7. Can we get to there? With the sure feats and the dodges. This is interesting. I mean, it'll take some dice, but it's doable, isn't it? A lot of 2+s and then 1 3+. That's what Anraka needs here. There's the first. There's another one. He's just rolling 6s, sadly, though. And there's another one. He's got the ball! It's on! The ball has been stolen. Is he just going to stay there? I don't think he can stop this angle, though. Ooh, I would have thrown him. And hope for the best, I think. Thrown him over here somewhere. Nothing is stopping this angle hit. That is a 1 in 9 3 dice. I'd even go there or there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He has to double GFI from the other way. Oh, he's throwing him. He's throwing him. Oh, he got stunned. Gypped. Absolutely gypped. Wait, can you re-roll a landing? I guess he just didn't. Or did he didn't use the re-roll in that turn, did he? Oh, he had. He re-rolled the throw teammate. Oh, that sucks. All of those lovely dice. And then that's the failure. That does suck, doesn't it? It's not even a good scatter as well. Could have been over here somewhere, couldn't they? Got it really far away. Boo, game. Boo. Not rewarding the right plays. I'm totally on board with that play, Anraka. There was no safety for that ball there. The throw, in my opinion, was completely the right way to go. I would have gotten the extra GFIs with the sure feet, though. Could have thrown him further. It doesn't stop their countdown if they've completely lost connection, Oriolensis. It just stops the clock countdown. Because if they lose, then the little clock countdown starts anyway. Doesn't do anything with her. Doesn't pause that. If you lose connection, you get 6 minutes to get back in, and that's it. Whether you paused or not. Because that popping up pauses the game anyway. Yeah, it does, Oriolensis, yeah. Oh. Mighty blow, stunning another ogre. Freeze up this zombie. That zombie cannot knock down that Nobbler. This would be a good time for a 1 in 9 dodge, wouldn't it? You can just about reach the ball. All of these critical failures from Anraka we did have a 1 in 9 dodge earlier. And a GFI. Throws a cheeky GFI in there. No power there. Mummy doesn't have block either. Pens him in. Fair enough. He has break tackle, so... But I assume this guy's going to move, so he can still break tackle that way. Oh, gets the first dodge straight away. It's not going to leave him there to take a hit, so... And the second one. And the pickup. Well. That about, like, sums up this game, doesn't it? Have we seen a critical failure from aDant? I don't think we have. That 1 in 9 dodge was kind of irrelevant earlier in the game. And he didn't even break armor on his ghoul. Oh, little, oh, good lord, really? I think that is 2 each, though. I do think that aDant has also had 2 dub skulls. I do really pronounce O in aDant, though. aDant and aDant. So, I also think I'm the only one who says Odontocelis instead of Odontochelis. I'm pretty certain I'm right. And I think it's a hard Celis in that word. It's not a made-up word, for those of you who don't know. His name might be aDant as well, by the way, which I don't know. I just say aDant. Because in British, that would be the way you'd say that word. But he's Russian, so I don't know if they say aDant. Thank you, yeah. He's going to take a batter in there, isn't he? But why not get everyone on the ball? He hasn't got anything to lose at this stage. Right, so we'll get this guy in as well. Pile them all in. Keeps holding him up. Fair enough. They don't have, this guy doesn't have block. He doesn't get 2 dice, so fair enough. Risking the 1 in 9 there, isn't he? Oh, you think it's aDant. Okay. I mean, the capital D kind of leads you that way. But it's unnatural to say for me. I'll have to ask him at some point. I don't even know if he speaks English. I'll have to ask him at some point. And that goddamn diving tackle Noblar holding up this white the entire half. Staying on the pitch. Yep, Anraka, throw everyone in there, mate. Hope for the best. Oh, I guess the power with the frenzy. Oh. Shishu mushroom gas, off he goes. You did your job, mate. Still going to be another big 1 in 9. He's not clearing this guy. Throws a block without block. Okay. He's not clearing this guy, he's not knocking him down, and he's not marking him because he's break tackle. So where does he go with the ball here? He doesn't seem to have given much thought to making a safe place for the ball. That's a good idea, Cruz, yeah. Sorry, that's a good idea to ask Cruz, yeah. Most of the Russians do speak English. Some speak, you know, bad English, but they speak a hell of a lot better English than I speak Russian, so Still doesn't get that Noblar down. That zombie has been stuck on that Noblar the entire half. Hasn't knocked it down once. 3 dice every turn. Here we go. Oh, he gets the dodge again. I swear to any of these dodges, he's dodging away with these ghouls. Any of them failed, he'd be in massive trouble. And a GFI. And was there a second GFI? It was. 2 Good Lord, man. Yeah, that's reasonable, isn't it? Sweeper Ogre. I mean, his biggest issue here is this guy died. And his KO didn't come back. Having 4 Ogres on the pitch is bloody awful. Yeah, this isn't so bad sticking one on him, is it? Because he's got wrestle. He can't wrestle you down, so he needs the POW. There we go. Lovely break tackle. And straight into another one. So you can't re-roll the block. And, of course, you can't re-roll the block. Well, you can take the... Whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh, I guess another go. I was going to say, he could have taken them both down there, couldn't he? The ends the turn, but if he doesn't choose wrestle, he's getting mighty blowed. I guess he's getting another hit. I freaked out a little bit then. Like, whoa! What is happening? Oh. See, now he doesn't get to take the both down. Sucks. Five dice on the ball. Why does Nuffle hate Ogres? Just once. The Ogres need to get through the first round of the playoffs. Just once. While I'm casting as well. So I can enjoy it in all its glory. Come on, Nuffle. Oh, popped his dodge. Oh, do you know what? I don't know if I like that. I think they might have been better. He can... No, he can't 3 dice him off because he's guard. I guess he can if he brings around. Yeah. 1, 2. You can't get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So yeah, okay. It's not so bad. Jinxed yourself, Anraka. Roll a couple more ones in there. That GFI failure was big, wasn't it? Couldn't re-roll the 3 dice. Oh. Off goes a Noblar. Badly hurt though, they're fine. Starting to rack up now, isn't it? How many have we got on the pitch? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, down to 7, the Ogres. 4 Ogres, 3 Noblars, it looks like. I think full 11 for the Undead. They haven't had anyone off this turn, have they? Was this guy this half? Might be. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, nope, they are on 10. 10 versus 7. So that block zombie was this second half. No spoilers in chat, by the way, for the next part, but I am at some point today. I might do it straight after this. Covering 2 replays of CCL games, but I might just keep them. I haven't got any other CCL games today, so I might just do this one and then take the day off. Keep an eye on the Discord, see if anything kicks off in there. And then I'll do the replays for tomorrow, maybe with the next CCL games. Tomorrow evening, we have Larkstar's Halflings versus Antrim's Lizards, so I could do the replays before that. Because I've got a Rebel game after it. So that could be a long evening of streaming tomorrow instead, couldn't it? I might just do that. There's plenty of people on now to watch, so it's fine. Just a push. But sidestep doesn't stay in the way. This is still a dodge. He's not going to... I mean, he is going to make the dodge. Because of course he's going to make the dodge. He hasn't failed a dodge since the first half. God damn it. Poor Anraka. Can't catch a break. I mean, that was super dangerous, wasn't it? 3+, 3+. Good 4+ it. I guess 2+, to there. Good 4+, 3 dice the ball. Wouldn't hate that, to be honest. You gotta risk things now, haven't you? Because this guy's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 in scoring range. He does do that. He does get the... So I think we might see the dodge blitz from this this Ogre. I don't even know if there's anything else to do, is there? You kind of want to see whether you fail or not. Nothing else is going to be important to the ball. Oh, he's made it! Double 6s, which means that, yeah, that's what I was going to say. Means he's used up his full powers. Oh, take the both down at least. Does he risk being killed? Does not. Takes wrestle. Ball in 2 tackle zones now. I mean, this guy's super annoying, but he can get tagged. If he wants to risk everything, throw in his players at what's going on there's the way to go, isn't it? Ogres are not winning, surprisingly, random boy. But I didn't like that reroll, by the way. I would have taken the both down straight away. With 1 reroll left. That was good enough. Fishing for the full pow after rolling double 6s. Didn't like it. Would have taken the double down and just... aDant would have done exactly the same thing here. There's no way you risk this ghoul dying when you're in a dominant position. You take the wrestle. So the mummy's tagged. I mean, you risk your super Noblar, don't you? If you guess the ball, you're screwed. Oh, he does. That's not a risk. He went that way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2 plus... Yeah. Okay, he's left him as a scoring threat. Oh, there's a 1 for the bonehead. And that's it, and that frees these two up. And there's a 1 in 9. Oh my god, are you kidding me? Well, that is ridiculous. 3 dead ogres in this match. Straight deaths. Why does Nuffle hate ogres? Absolutely. Didn't even stun the fucking mummy. That was just the same armor, same mighty blow. One dies, one doesn't even get stunned. Welcome to Blood Bowl, ladies and gents. The exits are here, here, and here. I'm genuinely just ready to call this a dice in now. aDant has had some, you know, some bad dice. No critical failures. He's dodged with the ball umpteen times. Haven't even needed dodge skill. Yeah, no freezer. Because all the dead things and strength 5, he doesn't get a free zombie with an ogre name. There we go. It's not a Dyson anymore. This is a Dyson. This is definitely a Dyson. I'm more liberal with the term. Whoa, the Noblars have held up way better than the ogres. I'm more liberal. For me, if a game is more decided by dice than skill, that's a Dyson. It doesn't have to be like 18 Kaz or you can't roll anything but ones. That's just a bad Dyson. And this has most definitely been decided by dice. 6 straight failed pickups from Anraka. I mean, that was crazy. And then as soon as he picked up the ball, or everything else he did went wrong. And nothing aDant. I mean, aDant just did 2 3+ dodges with the ball. Didn't even need to use dodge skill. Just casually ran out with the ball. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, right, Cyber Knight probably a little bit outplayed Crucifer, but it wasn't a big deal in last night's match. But Cyber Knight got the worst dice. So in that case, you can say Dyson. But if Crucifer had slightly outplayed Cyber Knight and the same dice happened, it's still a Dyson, just because... There we go. Uses his dodge skill, but passes the second one. Maybe looking for the free catch, random boy? I don't know. Not fearing the Noblar. He hasn't failed anything, really, so... I don't think Anraka matters. I wouldn't have scattered the ball, you're right, but... It doesn't matter that much, does it? Because he hasn't just got to stop him scoring, he's got to score himself. Just pushes. I mean, this is ridiculous. After Appoing the one guy, he dies again. Another dead ogre. This guy didn't wake up. I mean, you've got nothing on the team here, have you? 3 ogres, 3 noblars. That's not even that's not a team. Here we go. I mean, he does still have an ogre scoring threat. I guess he can come back down, can't he? So he could still have a scoring threat next turn. Hexa skulls somewhere. Quads with the mummy. He's not even doing it. I mean, he's just got to score here. 3 dice blitz. And in. I mean, he could stall if he gets the... So he doesn't have to take... he's still taking LOS blocks to turn 16 regardless, so... Just 3 dice blitz and score. Guarantee the win. Mummy doesn't have block. Don't want to risk a 1 in 81. I mean, 3 dice blitz. If you don't get the knockdown, don't even make the dodge. Just stay there. Oh, wait, this guy's not stood up. Oh, bollocks. Never mind, yeah, it was always that way then. I thought this guy was standing up because his skill icon was in. He's stupidly small. I wouldn't even make the dodge here. He doesn't need to score. He's not going to level him up. He just needs to not be turned over. Didn't follow up. Gonna tag him there. Can't road throw that block because if it's dubs, comes round. After all, that just follows up anyway. There we go, just gets a push. I wouldn't even have thrown that block. If that was a double down or a skull, he just screwed himself. I mean, he can re-roll it, but you could easily get the same again. 3 double downs is a lot more likely than 3 skulls and hexa skulls, isn't it? So 1 in 27 by 1 in 27. He's gonna foul him. Because of course he is. Gets a KO for it as well. No send off. Yep. Seems about right for this match. Still has 2 scoring threats, Anraka. Oh, 100% Vorkon. Every time I see Anraka in the playoffs, I totally want him to win. Just want the Ogres to get through. Oh, get the block coming in handy. Doesn't even get a stun out of it. Move him 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 4 plus, 2 plus. I don't know what that was about. You need to hit the ball, Anraka. I don't know. Oh, he's getting him out of the way so he could get the 3 dice. Then he goes there. But how do you get the ball back? One of them was your recovery. Oh, wait. What is happening? This is not right. No. You need to score, Anraka. This doesn't get you the ball. This is just stopping him from winning 2-0 instead of 1-0. You had a shot there. You could have moved this guy out the way. Or tagged this ghoul. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. GFI. Hit the ball. He's gonna 1 dice. And it's a skull. But you need to score. God damn it, that was your scoring threat. It was turn 15. I heartily disapprove of what just happened. Three Ogres, Vorkon. This Ogre died in the first half. Was apoed back to life. Straight death in the first half. Was apoed back to life. And then in the first turn of the second half died again. The prevailing theory is that the Apo lied and just weekended Bernied him to stick on the line. So as soon as anyone touched him, they realized he was dead again. You definitely should have tried the 4+ dodge blitz, Anraka, yeah. Sorry, mate. I mean, the odds were super slim, weren't they? But the odds of what you just did were way worse. I mean, you're playing against a decent undead team and you had 3 dead, straight up dead ogres. So I don't think anyone can blame you for losing this game. That is kind of nonsense. He really didn't like that. This guy's man of the match, in my opinion. What's his name? Mab Lizardtooth, absolute man of the match, has taken untold mighty blow punches to the face and stayed on the pitch the entire game, whereas these Egypts are all off. 4 Ogres not on the pitch, 2 of them dead. Good old Mab. Your next team should be named after Mab Lizardtooth, in my opinion, Anraka. This guy was an absolute star. GFI to score. Didn't even need the reroll for any of that. Ooh, 1 of 3 came back. Of course they did. Yeah, he was fine, wasn't he? So just a dead block zombie. Poor. Yeah, the Noblars were amazing, Anraka. They're so much better than the Ogres in this game. At taking punches, anyway. They couldn't pick up the ball, or make GFIs, or land a throw. But they were made of tough stuff. Absolutely Vorkon, yeah. Even if it had a better scatter and no stun on the Noblar, just everything went wrong with that throw, didn't it? And it was the right play too. It was 100% the right play. That ball wasn't safe. He got the ball on the floor. The ball wasn't safe. The right play was to throw it over here, and Nuffle said, nah, fuck you for playing correctly. This dude was amazing. It's Mab, not Mad. M-A-B. How he's still on the pitch, I don't know. He's literally just stood in the face of these mighty blow whites the entire game, taking punch after punch after punch. Oh, look at that. We're going to see a glorious one-turn touchdown? Oh, what? No! Boo! Oi, Anraka, why didn't you... Oh, does that... He had the ball, so it ends your turn, doesn't it? It's turnover. Ah, oh well. Dead Ogre gets the one who died twice gets man of the match. What? The Ogre who died twice gets man of the match. Get lost. Stupid game. Look at this. Yeah, Anraka. You played fine, mate. That was a bit of a dicing. Not a lot you could do there. Bonehead's on point. Dodges on point. Pickups. 5 straight failed pickups. Ridiculous. including eating a reroll into a failure. Look at all these ones. 55 ones. Nonsense. Oh man, look at your block dice. 38, 35, 27. 25 skulls to 8 pows. So 50 odd ones and 25 skulls. Have a bag of skulls and ones, mate. Appalling. You rolled a 1 for most of them. That Edge 4 wouldn't have made a difference. I think only one of them you didn't roll a 1 for. aDant got a lot of double downs, to be fair. 40 odd, 40 odd, 30 odd. His block dice weren't great. Not as bad as yours, though, because he had block on most of these, didn't he? He was taking them against Noblars and stuff. And yeah, there's no 55 ones there, is there? Pretty reasonable spread. Ten and 1 GFIs. Yeah, I think it was as well, Anraka. Yeah, I think the first one. I wouldn't have re-rolled that, mate. I'd have screened the ball first and just let it go. That extra re-roll might have been handy later. First 5 turns was pretty good. It was looking promising, as you said, yeah, and then just went to shit after that. The rest of the game just went to total garbage. The game ended. Everyone immediately left. I'm gonna right. That's it for me for the day. Probably. I'm not gonna be back until tomorrow. Probably around 5 p.m. GMT, where I'll do some playoff replays before the next CCL game, which is Larkstar's Halflings versus Antrim's Lizards, which should be interesting. Antrim, welcome to the playoffs, Antrim. Have Larkstar and his Halflings, who are harder than they look. So let me just host Rick Reckless. Yeah, Ziggy is going to cast his own match, though, Vorkon, I think. It normally do. So I don't cast if there's an English caster doing proper casting. So I'll do that as a replay at some point as well, just to complete the set. I like to have them all for the VODs. But yeah, I'll ask Ziggy to make sure that he is, but he normally does. He doesn't normally care that it's going to be yeah, he's been playing Artifact. But I don't compete live cast. I did Fictions because when Fiction casts his own playoff games or Rebel games or whatever, he doesn't talk to chat or follow chat in any way. He just streams it. And you can kind of hear him like muttering in the background. So I cast his because he's not really casting his own game there. He's just showing it on a screen. And I cast the non-English ones like this one aDant was casting. But right, I'll wait the 10-second pause so you actually hear the rest of my name. Yak and Elrod's is Friday at 5:30 p.m. GMT. We'll also have Singalo versus Zavoin on Thursday at 10 a.m. GMT. And I'll have to check Discord to see if I've missed any others. So tomorrow I'm doing 2 replays of live games that I missed or were cast by someone else, cast by the player, and the live game of Larkstar versus Antrim. So I should be on around 5 p.m. tomorrow. And I'll be on all night. Probably till like midnight or something stupid. Because I got 2 replays, then a live casting, then my Rebel game. Bye-bye.
so much, sir. Thank you so much for your host. That is really lovely. Right, I'm not going to reroll anything anyway, so let's us just try and Mighty Blow at Shorf. Excellent. Oh, so close again. So close again. But stuns help. Stuns do help. Go on, why not? Why not get in there on that one? So, da-da-da, da-da-da.